guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a tutorial on this makeup look, which is a basic tutorial for the smoky eyes. Now looking at this, you would not imagine this is a basic smoky eye because it looks like I have put a lot of effort in doing this eye look, but after watching this video you will know that you are going to be an expert in doing the smoky eye just like I did this one, and it is without any effort. I assure you that once you watch this video you will be a pro at doing a smoky eye. When you do this eye look at home, do share your pics with me. My Instagram is glamourwithanjul, or you can leave your comments here below letting me know how did it go. So without further ado, let's get on and start with this smoky eye. Okay, this is very up close and I am doing this so that you can actually see what I'm doing. I mean, really close. I will show you each and every step and it's gonna be very simple. Since we're all focusing on the eyes today, I am gonna start with the eyes instead of focusing on my face. So we're gonna start with what shadows do we need for a basic smoky eye tutorial. Now we do need a black or a brown, which is a blackest black, just like this one. I love this Urban Decay and this is called Blackout. This is a perfect black because this is very dark. Now if you cannot find this kind of black, you can also use your kohl pencil or the liner pencil, but it's going to be difficult for you to actually smudge that. But again, you can definitely use one of those if you don't have that black of liner. Oh, sorry, the eyeshadow. Now, the next thing you will need is brown shadow, just like this one. If you are doing, there are many kinds of smoky eyes. Now this is the basic one, so you can do smoky eye with using purple. You can use smoky eye using just the browns. You can use smoky eye just the blacks. So depends on you. What colors do you have in your makeup drawer at that moment? I will try to show you by using browns and blacks. If you do not have a concealer, if you do not have a primer, just use your foundation, a little layer of foundation on top of your eyes. Use a translucent powder to set that foundation on top of your eyes and then start with your eyeshadow. Okay, I have primed my eyes with my trusted MAC Pink Pot, and now I will go in with my eyeshadow. So the first eyeshadow, of course, I'm gonna take is a lighter version of brown. Now it can be any brown, whatever brown you have. For this you will need a brush which is not too thick or not too thin. It is rounded. Any brush, it's just make sure that it's not too harsh, it's not too hard, because if it's too thick then it will deposit a lot of color on your eyes and that's not what you want. So we will start on with, what I'm going to start on with is this color right here. And now I am right here. This is my eyelid. I know this is my eyelid, right? And I am just depositing color. I'm just gonna deposit color. Simple. So now on the side, what you can do is you can put a tape, clear tape, right here. As it depends on you, what kind of angle would you like to have. If you want to go higher, you can put the tape that way. If you want to go lower, you can put the tape that way. So if you have a tape, that it makes a whole lot easier for you to actually see where you are depositing the color. So this is my eyelid. I just went over it just like nothing dramatic. I just am depositing color all over my eyelid. Now this one is gonna stay, I'm not going down, but I'm just staying upwards. So now you will see I have that brown all over my eyelids. I will, if you have that brush, I'll just clean that brush up and I will keep it aside for the other shade of black or the darker brown we're going to use. And make sure that whenever you start any kind of makeup, no matter if it's smoky eye, no matter if it's just the normal eye shadow, make sure you have a brush which is fluffy, fluffier than the one which we used before, and has nothing on it. So no product on this brush. You should have at least one brush without any product, which is fluffier, so that we can just buff out the edges of that eyeshadow. So now you will see when I'm buffing it out, it will not leave that harsh of lines. If you see here, and if you see here, there's a lot of difference. So that is a very important trick which you can use. Always keep a fluffier brush handy, eyeshadow brush handy, and just buff out without any product. If you are not comfortable using any product, just use without any product and just buff out the edges, the harsh edges. Now the next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with another shade of brown, which is darker than the one which we used earlier. And this time, we're gonna use this one. This is not, it's maroonish brown. This is a NYX birthday palette. I got it for my birthday from Ulta, so I'm using it for the first time, and so far I'm really loving it. It's very pigmented. So now any brown which is darker than the one which you already applied. Okay, so this time we're gonna use this brush which is flat, not poofy, not stiff. It's just a flat brush, but a little rounded on top. Now, even if it's not rounded, it's absolutely fine. We're just gonna deposit another color, which is darker than the one which we already have applied. Now, if you are starting or you're doing the purple eye, blue eye, any color, any eyeshadow color, you still start out, I will prefer you to start out with a brown shade. So we're taking a darker brown and just gonna go deposit this on our eyelids. Nothing fancy. Now since I have hooded eyes, I'm going a little bit over my hood instead of just staying in between the crease. I'm going very slow for you to see. I am doing nothing fancy with the brush. I'm just depositing right on top of my eyelid. So we just started off a lighter version of brown, then we just used a darker version of brown just on top of our lids. And if you have hooded eyes, remember, just don't stop here, right here, which is the hood. Go a little bit further up so that just give the illusion of a less hooded eye to your eyes. Now we're gonna go in with the same brush, the one which we used to buff out the edges, and we're gonna buff out the edges one more time. Again, there is no product on this brush. It's not too thick, not too thin. It is fluffy enough, but it is not too soft. because we do want to deposit color, but at the same time we want to go in a circular motion, so that's why we're not taking a flat brush. Whenever you pick that black up, eyeshadow up, or any color which you want to be the highlight, make sure you tap it off. And this time, again, we're gonna go on our lid. I'm going in circular motions, grabbing some more. Now I am not going all the way in towards my inner corner because we will put a lighter shade to open up our eyes. So make sure that you stay a little bit away from that inner corner. Now remember, if you have tape, you can go all the way towards your tape if you want to, or you can just stay where your eye, the end of your eye. Now again, I'm gonna go in with the same brush without the product and try to blend in the harsh edges. Here is my both eyes. I have done it with the black eyeshadow. Now we see that there is still on my eyelids, there is some space left. Now that space I'm gonna use to put some sort of color on my eyelid. Now this is optional. You don't have to do it. You can just go in with that black shadow which you just used. You can go in with the black shadow, or you can go in with the colored one. So here I'm just gonna put any color, and I'm just picking up a green shadow, dark green. And this is a flat brush, like just a tiny flat brush. Now we can stop here if you want to. Once you apply your eyeliner and once you pop your eyelashes on, it will be awesome. But I will go further in with one more step because I want to make it a little more dramatic. So I will go in with my brush which we used, the first brush which we used, and I'm gonna go in with that black shadow again. Tap it off, and I'm gonna put it right here on the end. I'm just right here, and I'm just staying right there in that crease. Just making it a little darker. I haven't moved. I'm just jiggling my brush right there where I just, just put it right here at the end of your lid. And then I will go in again, tap it off like this, and just jiggle. Again, I'm gonna go in with the same and go right here. A little, leaving a little bit of that inner corner for that highlighter. Again, I just put my brush, I just place my brush right where I want, right here, and then just jiggle it. Again, you know the trick. We're gonna go in with our brush, the same brush without any product, and blend out those harsh lines. Blending those harsh lines is the key to a good eye makeup. Practice. I was not this way. I just loved makeup and I have been doing it, and you just practice, you just do it every time, and then you finally will get it. I will put a little bit because if you see, it is a little more brownish right here than it's on the other side. So I'm taking my first transition color and just popping it right here. And again, blend. Now this is where you decide if you want to go further in, any darker or not. Now the trick, another trick which I will tell you to the smoky eye is, once you're done, even if you didn't put any green, any color on it, and you just popped the black eyeshadow on top, in order to cover any imperfections on your shadow, the best way to go is use glitter. I mean, it will save you. It will save you, because glitter will save you. And trust me when I say that, it will save you. If you don't have lash glue or you don't have glitter glue, just wet your makeup brush a little and pick up the glitter and just on your lid. Not all the way here, just right here in the middle. So I'm taking my glitter. This step is completely optional. I'm gonna do my other eye. Okay, here it is. I have put the glitter on both of my eyelids, just the eyelids. I am saving again that inner corner for the lighter version of, not lighter version, what am I saying? For the highlighter shade. Now I will take my pencil brush. This brush, this is tiny, fluffy. This is, which one is Sigma E47 brush. And I will take a highlighter shade. Now since I'm using this palette, I will go in with this shade. Okay, I am not liking this shade because it's not too visible. Maybe I'll go in with my Wet n Wild highlighter, because I love this highlighter. I love it. And I'm just going, making a C. Another very, very, very important part of doing a smoky eye is the lower lash line. You cannot do a smoky eye without putting color on your lower lash line. So I'm taking that darker, not the darker, the one which we used, the first shade which we used of the, right here, the brown shade, and I'm gonna go on the bottom. And not all the way, since we have put the highlighter. And I am matching it, the corners, with the top shadow. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the darker one, the darker shade of brown, and again go just over that line. Oh my God, what is that? What did I do? Okay, so now we have both our basic brown shades on our lower eyelid. Now this time I will go in with the, not the green shade, because that was shimmer. We are not using any shimmer on the lower lash line. We're just gonna go in with the black shadow, the same brush. Again, not all the way. This is optional, again, not optional, but this is completely up to you how you like your eyeliner winged out. So since if you have tape, you know where to start the line, which is the bottom line, because you will have that straight, very precise eyeshadow line. So you just follow that eyeshadow line to make that first bottom line of your winged liner. Now since I don't have that, I will see what I can do. I'm just gonna start, I'm not starting right at the corner or the end of my eyelid. I'm just gonna start a little bit further away. And this is the first time I'm doing this. I don't know how it's gonna go. Okay, that worked out well. I'm gonna go in on the lower lash line. I'm just darkening just by the lower, by the lashes. Okay, I just did my face. I have not done any bronzing yet, contouring. I just did my face, I did my concealer, and I just wanted to show you the difference between this eye and this eye. This eye has my eyebrow done, and I popped up some lashes, and this is without the eyebrow done and without any lashes, and you can see what a difference lashes and the eyebrow makes. So I will get my other eye done and my contouring done, and I will be right back. Okay, here is the finished look. I popped my eyelashes, I did my contouring, my highlighting, and if you can see the eyes, here are the eyes up close, and you can see it is so easy. You just need to just 2 brushes, 3 brushes maybe, and 2 colors, 3 colors, and you are gonna be a pro at doing your smoky eye. please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and do share this video with others so that they can take advantage of this basic tutorial for smoky eyes. Also, if you happen to do the smoky eyes, please make sure that you do share your pics with me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, it's Glam Up with Anjul. Please do share your experience after watching this video if you try this out at home. For now, see you later.